Hello people, this is PowerRider here with a review and I think a build on the Kamen Rider Zero-One Gashapon Set 10 of Progrise Key Gashapon Set 10. Um, this was the last Gashapon set to get released through Zero-One. For some reason, I think just because they didn't really have anything else to release. So we just got stuck with another wave of Legend Riders, which in this case, obviously, they decided to throw in an exclusive to us, who was Agito. The only Gashapon exclusive, which sucks. So, released along line, this set was Exade, Drive, and Gaim. However, obviously, Agito was the only important one. However, it took me so long to actually do this because, obviously, I got this off of HLJ. And obviously, because HLJ can't tell which one they're giving you, they gave me a metallic Agito. As you can see through that shine there. You can see it through that reflection. That's a metallic. And I got, like, very infuriated by that. Because, obviously, I want my Legend Rider Legend Rider Progrise Keys to be consistent. Even, like, because, I'm just, like, well, okay, to explain, like, because, like, when we were doing the unboxings, right, I was like, wow, why do you have to be so picky about this? It's like, I don't want just one Progrise Key to be a metallic, and all of these just being, like, normal and such. So it's like, which is why I'm just like, I just want normal Agito. Yeah, he's going to be inconsistent no matter what, because he has a split, but, like, I at least want the faces, the covers, to be consistent. I don't want one that's just randomly, like, reflective. So I had to get another box off of HLJ, because Agito's really hard to find by himself. And with the second box, I actually got a metallic Exade, as you can't see, because you can see from there, from the green, it's reflecting, which I'm actually fine with the metallic Exade, although I really wanted to get a metallic Dime, but I like, I'm a hypocrite, and the thing is that I'm just gonna spoil this, I like both the sounds for Exade and Agito, but then it's just like, I'm still gonna keep them sealed, because obviously I just kind of only want Gaim, metallic, and such. So, obviously this is how the Gashapon Progrise Keys are sealed, which is just atrocious. And it's like, what am I even looking at? Like, this is not a sphere. As you guys know from my builds, it's like, what even is this? Like, obviously they wrapped it in plastic, so then when it drops, it doesn't, like, damage the toy, which is why they had to round out the Progrise Key itself, which it just doesn't look good. But just like what I did with the Rue Soldier Ride Watch, I'm going to show you the build process of this. So I think, so first of all, we got to untap this, or we got to, like, take off the protective plastic with whatever I have left, because for some reason I cannot dig my nail through this fee. Why am I struggling so hard with this? Whatever. So basically you rip this off, obviously. Then you have to unravel the tape from this, because, like, there's no other way the capsule can stick on. Then you simply take the capsule. Oh my gosh, I almost freaked out for a second. I'm like, no, it's another metallic. And now here we are presented with the pieces. So, first of all, here are the instructions, or this is the manual. So I already went through the lineup, the warning, and the setup process, which I will go through. Why they literally just kept it as Ryzen Hopper. Wow. So, okay, here's the thing. So your Progrise key is separated into like three different pieces, and then you got the sticker sheet you gotta deal with, which, oh my gosh. So what you want to do, I'll personally just fold this out. You want to clip the back half, the sound half, with the initiator half, because essentially you need this half to hit this button here, so then this can do its sounds. So just simply snap these two together, like so, and then take the front half of the cover and simply push it in like so to get the full look. And now, the part we fear the most, applying the sticker. So, I forgot how I did this. I don't know if I apply the front half in first, then the front, then, or the back, then the front, because now the thing you have to fear about is that you have to align this with this, so then it doesn't look off. That's the thing I don't like about these, the Gashapon stickers, is that, it's really hard to align these because they're kind of at different points, and you don't want a split. So you kind of have to have them touching each other, side by side, and then stick it on with no fear. And there we go. We got the Agito Progrise Key. After several months of being stuck with this metallic, I finally got a normal Agito Progrise Key. Thank gosh! Okay, so here we have the Progrise Key right here. As I poorly zoom out. As you can see right here, the base of it is just a simple like gold tannish. I think it might be the same as Kuga. I can't grab him because he's buried under other Progrise keys. And the front, or the cover, as you can see, it's in the silver, similar to Decade. Again, I can't grab Decade because he's buried under Progrise keys. But from what I can see from it, it's all like, it actually looks like silver, so I appreciate that. So we get the name TripleFlashing Agito, ability evolution. There we get Agito Solet. Here we get the splits from the Gashapon, or due to it being a Gashapon. On the back of it, you might think it'll be the same, or you might think it's similar, and while it is, it's not. QR code for Butaba Gamba V82. There's a lot of differences for sure. Let me just pull out. I can't pull that one out. Oh, this is the only one I can pull out. So, as you can tell, the Gashapons are clearly have a different body than like Candy Toy and DX, because despite, you know, because obviously Candy Toy also have different bodies, but they're more closer to the DX ones. However, on Gashapon, they're just kind of more butchered, because obviously they have to be a capsule themselves, so the edges are rounded off, which doesn't really help. But, and obviously, again, they have the split. However, at least with mine, I think this is an issue with most of my other Gashapons, but the good thing is that the cover isn't as loose because you can actually hear a click and such. These, the click is gosh, it's really bad. So speaking of flipping the cover, so here, gosh, here it is. Here's the sticker that you saw me apply earlier. It's not peeling as of now. I'm fearing it might be sometime, but I do like this picture. And then here's the cover flipped. Obviously, Agito's rider symbol right there. And yeah, but as you can still hear, it would just, you know, click around and such. And obviously I can still break it apart and just clip it from there. I wouldn't recommend doing that constantly, just because then you will loosen this. This is prior experience to my other Gashapon Progrise keys. Anyways, so I'm pulling the tab out and going to the sounds.
Evolution! Agito's ability. Zero-One driver. Awaken the soul. TripleFlashing Agito. A warrior fighting for the human race. Cyclonizer. TripleFlashing Agito. A warrior fighting for the human race. Jingle.net. TripleFlashing Agito. A warrior fighting for the human race. Evolution. Agito's ability.
So now let's take everything of Zero-One we have. First thing we're doing it in, for reasons.
Jingle.net. TripleFlashing Agito. A warrior fighting for the human race.
So, yeah, obviously the light doesn't emit that well through here. Other than that, this actually looks pretty good together, for sure. The gold and yellow and such. And because I forgot to talk about this later, the thing with the text-to-speech, the transition between Agito's transmission sound and the text-to-speech is really interesting, because this is the first one, that they actually don't use the typical transitional sound of the text-to-speech in the jingle. This one they actually use Agito's transmission sound for the transition, so that's really unique for sure. It just sucks that it's stuck in the Gashapon Progrise Key. Next up, the Cyclonizer. And with the silver is actually going well. Obviously this looks a lot better even though it's just a dot. Obviously
Cyclonizer. Cyclone Rise. TripleFlashing Agito. A warrior fighting for the human race.
wow. I can say it definitely at this point my Cyclonizer has gotten a lot looser, and I'm not happy about that. Shot riser.
TripleFlashing Agito.
there's really nothing much. So this one being the last one shown, but first filmed.
Zero-One driver. Progrise. Awaken the soul. TripleFlashing Agito. A warrior fighting for the human race.
So if you couldn't tell already, Agito uses Crushing Buffalo as the jingle, and I really love that. I just think it's really unfortunate that because Agito and Buffalo are both Gashapon exclusives, so we never got a retail Buffalo, which just sucks. So obviously we can do our attach hack.
Evolution. Progrise Key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Agito's ability.
I don't know why he gave Agito the attach arrow. It's the one weapon he didn't have. But yeah, that's essentially it for the Agito Progrise Key. This video is gonna run too long because it's a build and a review, and actually, again, it's the same stance of all of these other legendary Progrise keys. If you like it, or if you, I forgot what I've been saying. I'm just gonna make it up now. If you adore it, if you despise it, if you need it, I don't know. But it just sucks overall. Agito was the one that got shafted to being a Gashapon. Like, it just sucks. Like, I actually don't mind the split at all. Like, I thought it was gonna look bad on Agito, but it doesn't. Like, I'll admit with the other Progrise keys, it's not as bad. It's just that the name is kind of off, but Agito, I'm gonna say, actually kind of looks the best. I'm just more annoyed with the curves, honestly. Other than that, I really love this Progrise key because it, uses Crushing Buffalo's jingle. It's just unfortunate that it's a Gashapon, and also because it is a Gashapon, this one's actually one of the harder ones to obtain by itself, because this one, for some reason, doesn't pop up a lot on Mandarake. I think it might be because Gashapon Set 10 rarely, got put out. I don't know why. I think obviously because this was, near the time that, the pandemic was happening. So I feel like that might be why, that they didn't really produce as much for Gashapon Set 10. Because obviously, as you guys know, I had to get 2 boxes of this set just to get a normal Agito, because obviously I got a Gashapon Agito beforehand. So it's just yeah, the only way to actually get this is technically through HLJ by buying the set for $20. That's not worth it. Wait out for a sale. I couldn't do that, sadly, because we missed it. But it's fine. It's just hard to get. This is PowerRider, and I'll leave people. Bye.